Now, success is defined as a product that has achieved the original intent. So, what is success? How do you define success? And when is it that you would say that someone is successful? Today, I'm going to be sharing the keys to achieving success in your life and how it is that we can define success. I am going to be sharing the secret to finding success in our lives. Now, success is defined as achieving the original intent of the creator, manufacturer, or inventor. Some people might want to define success as making millions of dollars a year, driving the Lamborghini, having a yacht, living in the mansion. Those are some ways that people define success. However, when we look at it really, really clearly, I understand success as being when an individual is able to accomplish the original intent that the Creator had in mind for them when He created them. So we were all created by God. And by the time that God brought us onto this earth, He had a specific intent that He had for our lives. When we read in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11, it says, I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. When we read these words, we understand that each and every one of us has a purpose that was designed by God. And with each purpose that we have comes with an accompanying set of skills or innate gifts and talents that enable us to achieve this particular purpose. So, for example, if I were purposed to be an actor, to tell stories and inspire people through my acting and change lives literally, then I would have the innate skill or ability to act in such a convincing and moving way that I would be able to change behaviors and influence behaviors by my acting. It's a talent, it's a skill that not everyone is born with. So when we are actually working inside of our purpose, inside of our innate gifts and talents, that is where we find fulfillment. It is possible for someone to make millions of dollars a year and be living outside of purpose and thus not be successful. It's only when we begin to align our purpose, begin to use to uncover and to strengthen our innate gifts and talents. That is when we start to see the success in our lives. And success is seen by the fulfillment that we get doing the things that we were called to do. We get that fulfillment. You have a feeling of knowing that I am in the right place at the right time. I would not want to be anywhere else. This is where I want to be. But also, one key aspect is the impact. When we are living in purpose, we are giving that thing that the world needs from only us. You would be giving the thing that the world needs from only you, and you are the only one that can possibly give that gift in the way that you give it. And once you are working inside of that purpose, it blesses you, but it also blesses the people around you that are able to receive that gift. So success, in summary, is when we are functioning in a flow and using our innate gifts and talents to serve those people around us. And it in turn serves us. It in turn gives us the fulfillment, the gratification, and sharpening of those skills. And that's when we really, really feel that the void that was inside of us, that's when the void is filled when we are working in flow and in purpose. So friends, we spend most of our lives working in careers. It's really important that we choose careers that are aligned with purpose, that are aligned with our innate gifts and talents. I know people tend to say that purpose is where you are and what you're doing right now, I would beg to differ, because it's not everyone who is functioning in their gifts and skills where they are at this moment. For most of us, yes, we are able to tap into that innate gift and talent and skill, and we overlook it a lot because we take it for granted. But it's not always exactly where you are. We need to be able to intentionally look at where we are, look at our innate gifts and talents. What's making us unhappy? And what is the area that gives us that fulfillment, that joy, that serves others and in turn serves us too? And when we find that place of flow, that place of purpose, that's where success comes from. I hope this has blessed someone. Until next time, stay blessed.